This is Eric Muathe with Muathe.com. All is well. Let's take a look at markets here, and I'm going to do a part 3 of what I've been discussing over the last 2-3 days, which is the RSI 50 crossing, because I see the cryptos are also giving us a good additional educational point of view on how to address the RSI 50 crossing potential. So this is going to be part 3 of 3. The previous videos are going to be in the description of the video. This is part 1, and you're going to see part 2 of 3 also going to be included in the description of this video. So I would suggest go ahead and watch the previous 2 videos if you haven't watched them, and then watch this current video. So watch part 1 and part 2, and then come to part 3, which is this current video. So I also trust that you've had some time, or you're watching this in the quote-unquote future, and that you have at least the luxury of time and you can understand what took place after the recording of these videos. So let's take a look at BTC live, and we can see it is down about 0.4, trading at about 10,901. So 10,901. And I want to show you how this can be a continuation of what we've been studying, which is the RSI 50 crossing potential. A couple of observations. Number one, we can see that the RSI right now for BTC is trading at about 51.24, give or take. Now, what this means is that there's a possibility that if it cracks below 50 in the next couple of days, that there's going to be a potential, and again it's a potential, for a big down day, which is what we've been studying over the last 2 videos before this video. So that becomes a potential risk if it cracks below 50 and you're looking to swing trade this from a day-to-day perspective. You'd anticipate a big down day, and by understanding this concept, you'd be available to take advantage of such a move. Now, sometimes it also helps to add color, and what I mean by this is we can see in this particular example, if we take the recent highs of the RSI and draw a simple line, we can see that it is actually over the last day or 2 making contact with this line and seemingly showing some rejection. That's one way of looking at it. The other one is take a look at the back test line, which is the lows line here. We extend it, and this line gives us the recent break from a swing trade perspective, which is this down move. And so we take the blue line and extend it. An extension of your lines is always a good practice, because a good line is going to be relevant going forwards in time and backwards in time. And so you can see the blue and the red lines are intersecting exactly where the RSI is seemingly stalling. And now we bring back that concept of RSI 50. We know that if BTC goes on to continue showing rejection on the 2 lines, if the RSI drops below 50, on the day it drops below 50, expect a big down day. And again, this is more useful if you're watching this in the future down the road. If you're watching it close to when I'm recording this, which is of course September 18th, 2020, then give it some time and see how this plays out, so you can understand how you can take advantage of potential RSI 50 crossing or RSI 50 uniform activity support or rejection. And of course, also take a look at how markets have been behaving since I started recording the market RSI 50 levels and how they are responding to that critical change in momentum. So take a look at the S&P 500, the Nasdaq, and the Dow, just to see how they behaved around this period as we were going through that RSI 50 crossing lesson and education. Eric Muathe with Muathe.com. Love, light, light, love. Namaste.